Hey, so I'm going to talk to you guys about swim tubing or swim bands. A lot of people have been wondering about this since currently the pools are closed and it's a little bit too chilly here in Michigan to get into some open water. So I'm glad that a lot of people are looking into this now. I think this is a great thing that should be used in season. So when you can get into the pool. So when I was racing competitively, I use swim tubing and the band workouts all the time. And I have all my athletes do it as well. The reasoning being, I figure if you can't get that technique down on dry land, you're not going to get it in the water. So that's first of all. But secondly, it helps with building the correct muscles and in that regard. But I typically would use it for the technique benefit. With that, I also have always highly recommend the Swim Speed Secret workouts. This is the first version. There's a second version that's out. I don't know the difference between them two, but I would definitely get these. These have all workouts for while you are in the pool. So there are pool workouts, but most of them also have a section that you would complete a tubing set. So that's at the end. So that would give you some guidance on what to be doing workout wise in here. So that's by Sheila Tormina. Awesome resource to have. For the tubing, I use, this is the Halo. I don't know if I can get you to see this. So you can use just like a regular tube, but these are really nice because they can attach to your hands. I also use what's called the Halo Heat, and you'll see these attach up by your elbows. So these help get that high elbow catch that we obviously need to get with the pool. So, or with swimming, I should say. I am going to put these on. I don't know if you could see there, I had them just attached to my door handle. So doing this inside. Usually I use these at the pool, or again, have my athletes use them at the pool and just attach them to like the ladder to enter in, or you could attach them to a column, but whatever. So you can see this first one here. So this, again, this is called the Heat. This one is I believe it's the medium resistance, and I have that Velcroed onto my upper arm. And then the regular hand paddles here. This is the blue, so this is the heavier resistance. You can get whatever colors you want. I like having the blue and the red for these here. So with the tubing, again, we're able to really focus on, especially with this part, getting that high elbow catch. So what we're gonna do is you need to really get bent down low as if you were in the water. So we're more horizontal instead of vertical. And we're treating, as always, our forearm as our paddle. So what we're working on is really getting that high elbow catch right away. So I don't know how well you can see this, but I'm trying to keep that elbow high and grab onto that water. Now I have some resistance here that is allowing me to do that. So a great drill to do with these first is just like a high elbow scull. So you just bring that elbow up high. It's pulling out here, and you just windshield wiper your hands to get that high elbow catch. The other thing you can do is just work on that high elbow. I call that kind of like step one. So just working on that here, feeling that extension through the lat, and really not moving the elbow at all, just bringing my paddle, so my hands and my forearms, to my body. Next would be coming all the way in. So if I'm here, I call that again phase one, and go into phase two, right to the hips. So I could just do that. But again, you're able to be very mindful about your technique. You can do just one hand or one arm at a time. And then we can get into the full stroke. So coming through, hips, extending all the way back. And again, you can just do one arm at a time this way. Hip, press back. So you got phase one. So I got that vertical forearm, elbow high, coming in towards the hip of the belly button, and then extending that elbow back. Phase one, into the belly button, extending back. You can do just tricep extensions here, but when I use this tubing, I'm thinking on form. Again, alternating. You can do these really fast if you want. I mean, you might be able to hear, I'm getting a little bit winded doing this, but I prefer to do it slow because technique is everything when you're in the water. So I want to develop that first. So hopefully that gives you a couple ideas of what you can do. You could do maybe 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. You could count through. There's a whole number of ways that you could really set up a workout with this. I wouldn't do anything for really over 5 minutes just because you're in that bent over position. You can use the tubing obviously for other things like rows, whatnot, but for the sake of swimming, that's what we'll go with. So hope that helps you out. If you have any questions, feel free, let me know, and hope you guys can stay healthy, safe, and even improve your fitness and your swimming technique during this time. Thanks. Bye.